Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Let me see who's all here right now. Make sure that everything is live and ready to go. Give me a sound check, a mic check. Let me know, guys. Zoom, what's going on, brother Zoom? Let me make sure some things are okay here, guys. Give me 1 second here. Making sure everything is all okay. Alright, making sure everything is a-okay. Mic is good. Zoom! Zoom, what's going on, my brother? Do you think we'll see Akuma this weekend or at some point? Let me see here. I'm just making sure everything is good, guys. Alright, let me see here. Alright, just making sure everything is good, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Alright, good. Sorry, I just had to make sure some things were okay. Everything is all good. Let me make sure. Ogre, what's going on? I'm just checking my phone, guys. I haven't been by my phone all day today, so... And it's about to die, so that's great. Great. Phone's about to die, too. P-Doggo, what's going on? So first, before we jump into anything, how has everybody been feeling this Saturday, man? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Hit that like button so more people can get into the stream, and let's talk about it. Let's have some fun, guys. Duradan, I just read your message. I will definitely get back to you on that ASAP. I haven't been by my phone or on my computer all day, but we'll definitely take care of that, okay? We'll take care of some things going on around here. But how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Zenaximus, what's going on? Let me get this stream out to everybody, guys, and let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm ready to talk to you guys. Now, there's a lot going on. We're going to talk. Let me get the stream out to everybody. We have a lot to talk about, don't we, my friends? We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. Daj, let me go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. Daj, Scoob, who else? Behold, Zenaximus, everybody, what's going on, guys? Zoom said, whenever Evo Japan is. Yeah, I hope we see that Akuma trailer soon. I mean, it's time, right? Like, Street Fighter needs to go ahead and get Akuma in here. It's time. I mean, I'm ready. Let's go, Akuma. Let's go. Let's go. It's time. I'm sick of waiting for Akuma. Even though I'm not really going to even play with him, he needs to be in. Akuma needs to get announced and get in here. Street Fighter 6 needs it. And honestly, like, I'm just ready. All right, so we have a lot to talk about. My brother Zoom said, "What's up, Durden?" Okay, perfect. Scoop said, "I just gotta say, man, I've absolutely been loving the game. Yes, it's not perfect, but man, I just love the classic JRPG experience. Truly feels like an adventure." Yes, I mean, we're about to hash it out, man. We're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it, man. Ogre said, "I'm doing well playing Eiyuden right now on my recruitment grind." Yeah, when I eventually make it to New Game Plus, I've kind of been staying on my original record for now. When I go to New Game Plus, I'll definitely go on like a completionist run. That's what I'm planning right now. To go on like a completionist run and see how that all plays out. So, a couple of fun things here. Okay, I've been making. First of all, guys, I've been churning out so much content, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying it, man. I have been, I've been staying up all night for you guys, working hard on content after content. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the activity from the channel. I knew I had to really take advantage of this because this is Eiyuden's peak popularity right now, and I know that in order to spread this love for so many Suikoden fans, I have to stay on my game. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the content, man. I've been working overtime for you guys, but I love it. I love it though. I love it. I love it. Making different content, and I'm waiting for fighting games to give me some content, but fighting games have been kind of slow. So right now I'm staying in my JRPG grind because fighting games have been a little bit slow right now. There's nothing exciting really going on. That's why I'm thirsty for a Newcomer trailer. Thirsty right now. And Zoom, guys, Zoom recently started. Brother Zoom, I cannot wait for you to let me know how your Star Ocean first departure journey goes. That is so exciting to me. I know you haven't played it yet or whatever, but Zoom, I want to ask you on here live, if you're okay with answering, what made you want to actually try Star Ocean? Like, what made you want to try that? I'm very curious about your thought process. He said 70 hours in and 50% done. There you go, Duradan. I love hearing that. Guys, P-Doggo2. We've waited so long for this moment. Even though I had to get out a lot of content, I told myself, I am not going to rush the Eiyuden Chronicle era. We've waited so long, guys. Who am I to rush through this game and complete it? And I'm taking my time, man. I can say this to you guys. I've been putting out a lot of content about it, right? But I'll say this. I have not stayed up for a JRPG past 1 and 2 a.m. in a very, very, very long time. Eiyuden Chronicle has taken me back to the early 2000s era of when I would play JRPGs. I haven't found myself playing a JRPG that long for a very, very long time, especially as an adult. Okay? Especially as an adult. This game managed to take me back to that time. It took me back to that era of when I was just like immersed in the title. So despite all the flaws, despite all the content that I'm putting out, man, I've been enjoying this game so much. It definitely has some flaws though. I mean, there are some definite pitfalls, but I've made plenty of videos about that. I've made plenty of videos about that, guys. I mean, seriously. But yeah, it's been a while since I mean, I'm older now. I have a lot of responsibility, but Eiyuden Chronicle took me into like 1 and 2 a.m. Man, I'm telling you guys, man. I really enjoy this game, and I'm just grateful to Rabbit and Bear, Murayama, and the team for helping deliver this experience to me. Even with Star Ocean, the second story R, you guys know I love the second story R. You know I love me some Star Ocean. I think I was wrapping it up regular time. You know, I was wrapping it up at regular, but with Eiyuden Chronicle, I found myself, oh, maybe I can recruit one more character, one more thing, one more base upgrade, one more HQ upgrade. You know, Ernest, what's going on, Ernest? Nice to have you here on the chat. Ernest said, have it ready to go on Game Pass. Just want to wrap up Rebirth first. Yes. Zoom said about to make a video on Tekken 8. Zenaxima said, I'm about 27 hours in. Ernest said, the good old days of being a child. No responsibilities, just playing Dark Cloud 2 until 3 a.m. on the weekend. Good times. Oh, yeah. Especially with Dark Cloud. Yeah. Zoom said, I mainly wanted to play it because of mainly your channel. You showing the gameplay and stuff. It looked interesting. It has some fighting game mechanics as well. So, yeah, I'll be playing soon. Thank you, Zoom. My brother Zoom, we might have a new JRPG player on our hands someday. Someday, guys. Someday he might be here. Someday, alright? I like that. I like that attitude, though. But I want it to be likewise. I want a lot of my JRPG players, I want you guys to be willing to step into that fighting game ring, too, okay? Let's make that deal with each other. If Zoom and my fighting game subs can play JRPGs, I want us to play some fighting games. Deal? I think that's a good deal. All right, deal. Durdan said, did you catch what I said about Mio one shot on a particular character? Yes, Mio is ridiculous. Your Mio is really OP, Durdan. I knew you were going to make Mio pretty OP. Zenaxima said, been switching up my party pretty often. I think Hakujin is going to stay for me. Yeah, like, listen, I agree. World map being separated into areas is a nitpick I have. Really? You think so? You think so, huh? Zenaximus is right now. Mio, Reina, Noah, Milana, and 2 open spots. It's on your building. Mio all day. So that's what I wanted to ask you guys. And while I have a couple of you guys on here, let's talk about this. So let me see here, guys. Let me see. So let me ask you guys, okay? I'm getting a question ready for you guys. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There's a couple. I have a couple questions here. Let me see here. All right, so let me ask you guys this. As Suikoden fans, okay? As Suikoden fans, have you guys been happy with this game? Give it to me raw. Give it to me real. I want to hear the real truth. You know, not just me through the video, not just me responding to you guys through comments, but are you guys happy? Like on a base level. Like, are you guys happy about Eiyuden Chronicle? Is it making you happy? That's what I want to know. Is it the Suikoden 3.5 or Suikoden 6 that you always wanted to see? You guys let me know. Like just let me know. And keep it real. Keep it all the way real, guys. It's not, we have worked so hard to get to this area. We've waited so long. Let's just keep it real. And guess what? The reason why I like to keep it real when it comes to this game is because our feedback could perhaps increase the next product. So let's just keep it real. And that way that Rabbit and Bear could potentially grow. And then maybe number 2 will be the masterpiece, right? So let's talk about it. I want to hear everybody's. I want to know everybody's thoughts. Just let it out. Let me see. P Doggo said Eiyugo's always gonna be in my party. Yeah, that's your homie. You know P Doggo, I knew you would love that character from the second I saw him. I was like, you are going to love this character. You're going to love him because he's in my party too. That's one thing. I'm gonna talk characters. I'm going to talk characters. I'm going to make a video talking about my top 10 characters. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Not top 10 of skill or OPness, my top 10 personal favorite characters and the reasons. So keep that in mind. That video's coming soon. I knew you were going to like that character. I knew you were going to like him. He just looks like your style. And the fact that you get him so early, he was literally the first character I ever recruited. So that was cool. Zoom says, so you don't be playing Tekken like that anymore. What are your thoughts on Tekken 8 3 months later? That's a darn good question. Right now, I would say fighting games for me right now are still some of my favorite. Tekken 8 is still amazing. I think I'm just struggling now with actually finding, I would say, that's a good question, Zoom. Oh, Zoom, maybe it's how you feel. Like, you know how you kind of feel about like fighting games right now? I'm kind of feeling like that right now because the hype, it's like the hype needs to cook again. Right now, if we were to crack an egg and let the whole egg just sit there, fighting games is just sitting there in the oven, and the stovetop's not on right now. There's nothing sizzling right now. There's nothing making me excited right now. So 3 months later, I still think Tekken 8 is a great game. Amazing game. Almost a year later, I know, Zoom, you really don't agree, but I love me some Street Fighter 6. As games, I love them. But as like my priority, and if they're catching my attention right now, no, they're just kind of sitting there. I need something to sizzle up. I need something to get me hype in the fighting game world right now, and I'm just not there right now. I'm hoping they do something. That's why you see me so thirsty for this Akuma trailer. I'm not even going to play with Akuma, but I want the fighting game gear to get moving again. It's kind of stuck for me. Personally, it's kind of stuck for me right now. I want it to get moving again. I want it to get moving again. Let me check. So let me look at some of you guys' response. Duridan said it's third on my list and still there. Duridan, please elaborate. I want to know more. I want to know more. Third on your list. Let me know more. Dash said I've been a little disappointed. Okay, Dash, why? Let me know. Zenaximus said I've been enjoying it. There's some negatives, but I'm overall happy with my investment. Zenaximus, were you a backer? How much did you back? Was anybody here backers? Dash said it's hard to say until I finish. Duridan said if I wasn't happy, I would have rushed the game and posted my hard review. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Reina has a statement that George Prime on his series. Oh, I see her returning in the next game for sure. Build on her story. Yeah, that'll be really cool. MK1 is always cooking, so I give them that. Game is mid, but gradually getting better. And that's all you can do. All we can do is hope that they get better, you know? But I want everything, Zoom. I want it to be on fire again. Like, don't get me wrong. 3 months ago, we did just get Tekken 8, so I'm not trying to be greedy. And again, phenomenal games. Awesome games. In fact, I'm going to play Tekken 8 more. I mean, I really enjoy Tekken 8. I'm probably going to turn it on later because I really enjoy that game. It's an awesome game. It's one of my favorite Tekken so far. So there's that. But yeah, I still love me some fighting games. I need to turn on Street Fighter 6 too again. That said, I feel like there isn't enough character development, world building, direct character connection, then lots of little gripes. Okay. Ogre said, I'm enjoying myself so far. You are right that it has some flaws, but it's great so far. I need to experiment with people to find favorites. That's what I was going to name this stream, and I completely forgot. That's what I was going to name this stream. I wanted to go over the reviews with you guys. That's what I wanted to go over. That was my plan for this stream before I got super busy. I wanted to actually go over the reviews, guys. Yes, that's what it was. The more you play Tekken 8 online, the more you're going to realize how many problems. Yeah, see, I've stayed off of online a little bit this time around. Usually I'm head first, but this go round I stayed offline for some reason. Yeah, I think I did Order of the Archive tier. That's so cool. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the reviews. Let's talk about the reviews of Eiyuden Chronicle. Let's talk about the reviews. I'm okay with the reviews, and let me tell you guys why. Let me tell you guys why I'm okay with the reviews. It has currently a 76 on OpenCritic, which I use OpenCritic. It has a 76, and then on Metacritic, it has. This is kind of a big discrepancy here. I wonder what's going on. This is why it's so crazy when these different sites use their different metrics. Because then on Metacritic, the highest score is a 79. So we have 76 and 79, which overall averages that high 70s area, which is fine because we knew that Eiyuden was not going to be for everyone, right? I wasn't shocked by the reviews when they first came out. I wasn't shocked. I knew it wasn't going to be for everybody, but I knew there were going to be some people who loved it. So right now, the results were exactly what I thought they were going to be. I even was talking to P Doggo about it before it came out. I was like, Eiyuden's going to score high 70s, low 80s. Like, but then when some of the bugs and flaws actually came out, that made it like confirmed, like, uh-oh, okay, Eiyuden's probably going to score so and so. Durden said, backer here, why is it third as of now? The story is really good, not going to spoil. Better than 3 of them in the Suikoden series. The HQ system is the best. Yes, I agree. Battle system has issue, but it's better than most of the old series. I enjoy the gimmicks. Boss battles do feel epic. I have to say, oh, I don't want to spoil anything, but the boss battle where you guys are all standing on chandeliers and whatnot, that is so epic to me. Like as a battleground, that was super epic to me. That was super epic to me. I don't want to give no spoilers though. Let me stop because that was like, ooh, that was so epic. That's all I can say. That was so fun. Okay, I realize some of you guys ain't made it there yet, so let me stop. Jordan said recruitment is always fun per usual. It has its flaws, but for a game that was crowdfunded and new IP, they're working on the right path. They'll knock it out of the park for the sequel. I agree. Jordan said hush. But yeah, I agree. Like, that's what I'm so curious about. I have like 3 more Eiyuden videos planned for you guys. I'm going to talk about the sequel, what we can improve on the sequel, what we can do. There's just so many things. Like there's so many things going on, man, that we can talk about this game. Jarrell, what's going on, Jarrell? I hope you're having a nice day, Jarrell. Jarrell, you enjoying the game so far? It has flaws, but for a game that was crowdfunded, oh yeah, I just read that. Anybody here not a Suikoden fan who tried the game? I meant to make a poll. Who is not actually a fan of the successor? I mean, of the predecessor? Who jumped into Eiyuden brand new and blind? Do I have anybody on here who jumped into it blind? Zenaxima said, beside a few minor nitpicks, like a few localization choices, though not as overblown as some make it, my biggest issue is probably the weak magic system. I agree. Magic leaves some to be desired. Like, there's still so much to explore, but magic, yeah, they could have. There are some questionable decisions that don't even have to deal with like controversies or anything like that. There's definitely some questionable decisions in Eiyuden Chronicle. That's without a doubt. And I'm not really going to touch on this too much, man, just because for me personally, I don't really like virtue signaling. I really don't like all the drama and stuff like that. But I'll say this about the whole localization thing, guys. I mean, to me, it's too small. There are some times when you must raise arms, but then there are some times where it's just overblown. And for me, I'm not interested. I'm interested in a real change of integrity. I'm interested when something is really malicious, injustice, and wrong. And taking a few shots and few lines, and I'm not saying it's right, but you know what? Know when to fight your battles. You know how we was doing war battles in the Eiyuden? Some battles weren't worth fighting. This is one of those battles where I'm not raising my arm for this battle. If it was something truly unjust, something truly wrong, I'll be there on the battlefield for justice. But in this case, I'm not joining the localization fight. I think it's overblown. I think it's too much. Localization's too much. There is some things that's annoying, but it's not to the point where I need to go off, right? So you guys know, Cali Q stand for the truth, and if it's something that's worth me getting into the ring for, I'll be there. But I've seen it, I've analyzed it, I thought about it, and I'm like, nah, it's not enough, man. I need more. If we're gonna overblow it, I need more. Not just I need more. We too sensitive today. We need a little bit more thicker skin. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that sometimes these things happen, man. It's unfortunate, it sucks, but what can you do? The game is here. I'm not gonna let this taint Murayama's legacy and what he tried to leave for us. It is what it is, man. Like, you can think what you want to think, but if it was something to really get in arms about, then I would get in arms about it. I'll be there forefront. My channel, I'm not scared to put myself out there, but in this case, I don't think this is worth the fight. I don't think this is worth it. If it was something where it was blatantly changing every single line of every single instance and and it's literally ruining the game, I'll be there. I'll be there fighting. But this one, I've seen the evidence. I've seen it. It's not enough for Cali Q to jump in the ring. Nah, it's not enough for me. It's not enough. I need more. It gotta be wild. You know, it gotta be crazier. Let me see. But I'm not saying it's right. I'm not validating that. You know, you shouldn't tamper over anyone's original work or purpose, but this one's not that big. I gotta keep it real. This is not that big. Let me see. Zanaxima said, not finding many reasons to use anything outside of healing support skills. Yeah, that's me too. Every time I get a new character, I look at their room, see if they got that recovery wave. That recovery wave come through clutch, right? Duridan said, that is my thoughts, you have your rights. But yeah, it's no need to attack people. Just remember the bandwagoner is fighting it too just for clout. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's... The English voice is pretty bad. Oh, you changed it to the Japanese, Dash? I still have it on the English. I thought it was okay. But you know what? I might do a gameplay. I might do a playthrough where I have it all Japanese too. Just to see. I might do a playthrough where I put it on Japanese as well. That actually sounds kind of fun. Maybe I should do a playthrough where I just do Japanese. Just to see like how it sounds. But yeah, guys, I mean, overall though, are you guys happy? Like, are you guys okay with it? I know Dash said you're a little disappointed. Dash, how could they improve? How could they improve it for you? How about that? If you are a little bit disappointed, what could they do next time to improve it for you? How about that? And Zenaxima said, hey, the English voiceover is hit and miss. Some are great, Melrich, and I believe Noah. Yeah, you know, hey, look, listen, I agree. I think Melrich voice is pretty cool. Melrich is a cool character. I was gonna say if you guys play Dynasty Warriors, which I don't know if you guys do, I love Dynasty Warriors. Very repetitive game in the main media's eyes, but it's a relief for me. It's like comfort gaming food for me. Melrich reminds me of Zhuge Liang. If you guys know who Zhuge Liang is, he was a very famous Chinese strategist for the Kingdom of Shu back in the Three Kingdoms period of China when they were battling for supremacy over the land. He reminds me of Zhuge Liang. He's like a strategist. So that's pretty cool. I like little things like that. And then there's Isha. Isha's voice. Can we talk about Isha's voice? Isha's voice is I have never I'm with you. Isha's voice is perplexing to me. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It don't sound like it matches her character, but I don't dislike the voice. Does that make sense? I don't know. It doesn't fit the character to me. I don't know. Isha's voice, that is one where I'll admit, her voice is a little rocky. Isha sounds like a 40-year-old woman. Moshi said, I got my HQ level 2, recruited most people. Hishan, most people are hating the game. I'm loving it. My game of the year. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm loving it, Eiyuden Chronicle. Despite all this content I've put out about it, this is the Suikoden 6 or Suikoden 3.5 I've always wanted. And then I think what makes me more excited about Eiyuden Chronicle more so than the game even being out is the sequel. Imagine if they fix some of these nitpicks and issues. Man, there's no way it wouldn't be the definite experience. If they fix some of these issues, for me personally, like a lot of you guys have watched my video, if they speed up that combat just a little bit more for me, man, I am hype. Okay? Let me check some of you guys out. P-Dog will say, I believe it's okay to criticize because there's some weird stuff, but the reaction is super exaggerated. I believe we're so quick to solve problems, but we don't actually think about the long term. I agree. Zoom said, do you think I'll enjoy the game? You know what, Zoom? That's a good question for the people in the chat. Chat. Do you guys think that Zoom, somebody who's not really into JRPGs, someone who's clearly not aware of the Suikoden way of things, do you think Eiyuden Chronicle is a good coming in point for a newcomer? Keep it real, be honest, say yes, say no, say why. Then I'll give you guys my perspective. Do you think this game is newcomer friendly, or is it too focused on making us Suikoden fans happy? What do you guys think? That's a good question, Zoom. That's a good question. Zenaxima said, yeah, Isha really sounds like that 40-year-old landlord woman you owe rent to. I'm telling you, she does. It's like she talks so slow and then so proper, but then it's also like supposed to be funny. I don't know. Her voice is so weird. The delivery's weird too. Everything about it is weird. It's very jarring to hear that from a teenage girl. Yeah, I agree. Vagrant said, how's the character customization in the game? I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Durdan said, this is just the start of the world. The man himself left enough to make 2 more. So Durdan, do you actually know more about the whole sequel thing? Like, were they saying that Murayama left like a whole lot of script left, or like he already made plans? What was the exact takeaway from the sequel talk? Jarrell said, this is the closest we've had to Suikoden in a long time. I'm honestly glad it just exists. I do too, Jarrell, because again, like I said earlier, man, this classic style of JRPG, it don't really exist anymore. It's kind of like a timepiece in a way. It doesn't really exist anymore. Ernest said, no, I would say try another game like Dragon Quest or something more accessible to newcomers. Zenaxima said, honestly, I don't believe it'd be good for a newcomer. It's still very much a retro game through and through. Most newer people wouldn't like missing certain quality of life features. I agree. Vagrant says, skills and abilities. In some RPGs, you can customize how your characters function in combat. Yes, so Vagrant, you can do that to a degree, but that kind of applies to the auto battle. You can set the priorities that you want your characters to focus on through auto battle. So yeah, there is some customization features when it comes to the battle system a little bit, and you can edit their runes and their layouts and things like that. So there's a small, if that's what you mean, then yes, that's present. Yes, you can do that. I think Ogre said, I think Zoom would probably not enjoy the battle system as much as the Star Ocean, maybe Tales of Vesperia has more action combat. Well, let's ask Zoom himself. Zoom, keep it real with us, right? And I know you don't know too much about the JRPG scene and JRPG world. Typically, there are 2 different type of categories. There's maybe strategy RPG, but I'm gonna leave that out. Just 2 main focus. There's an action JRPG. There's turn-based JRPG. Turn-based are the ones that you've probably seen around, like the Final Fantasies, where you select, make a turn, your character carries it out, things like that. But since you're a fighting game player, you might resonate a little bit more with the action JRPGs because they're more hands-on, they're more active, and they're way less restricted. So if maybe you're looking to get into JRPGs, I would say maybe stick with action JRPGs for right now, until you understand, or until you think that you can comprehend, like, or no, not comprehend, have the patience to deal with a turn-based system. Because it takes patience, Zoom. I'm not going to lie. It takes patience to play the JRPGs we play. Like, it takes patience. There's a certain satisfaction we get, but it's not there for everybody. So if you're really into this, I do like Star Ocean for you. I like Star Ocean 2 more for you because it's a little bit closer to live, like real-time action. But yeah, I say the Tales of series is a good place to start for you. It has a very combo, Tales of has a very combo heavy like battle system. Very combo heavy. Put different arts and skills together. So I would say you start off with action JRPGs first. See if those strike you as, you know, something you could get into. But then it's also about story, you know, stories, you know, these are story fantasy games. So if you're really not in the mood for that, you may not enjoy them altogether, you know. But if you can take yourself out of it for a second and just go on this adventure, you might end up liking it. You never know. You might end up liking it. But that'll be for you, Zoom, if you're still in here. Let me see what you guys are saying here. So I asked Jordan a question. Jarrell said, normally when I ask some intro JRPG, I always recommend Final Fantasy X. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Duradan said, Junko and R&B stated they had enough from the man to build upon 2 more sequels for the game. He outlined the story for those and believed Junko and could carry the game at this point. Oh. I actually have a, I wasn't going to tell you guys, but I do have a, I got like a special video coming. Not really special, but I have another video coming out for Murayama. Just because, like, you know, we're here. We made it. You know, everybody's focused on the controversies and what they don't like and like about the game. But for me, I'm just grateful to even be in a spot where we as Suikoden fans are. I'm just so happy to even be in a spot where we're talking about the future of a niche JRPG that we love so much. Like that, to me, that is the best. Like, sorry guys, I'm playing it in the background. I need to pull it up. I was just using it for the music, honestly. I can pretty much put it on the screen now. It's not like I can't. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to even be in a spot where we're talking about it. It's here. It's live. I'm just like, man, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Where did I go? Okay, let me read some more of your comments, guys. So they saying they have enough for 2 more sequels? 2? Zenaxima said, I'm actually a bit surprised I haven't seen more people complain about the fact that it has random encounters. Most modern series has moved on from random encounters. I agree, that's true. Even Star Ocean Remake showed that. Junko stated that she was really thankful for the trust from him and hoped that she could carry it on and build upon herself in sequels and after beyond that. Wow, do you have like the link to that? I really want to read that. That's so cool. Vesperia is a good starter. They also stated that they are working on the next one and taking in the opinions of the game from others to build upon it on the next one. That's all we know so far. There is a lot of open-ended action JRPG. Got it. Thank you. You're welcome. I like a good story. One of my majors in college touches on that, so we kind of... Okay, good. So, oh yeah, Zoom. If that's the case, the spectrum is wide open for you, my brother. Like, JRPGs have some incredible stories that you go on. There's a reason we're all so passionate about it. You know, there's a reason why I built the channel around it. Like, it's a lot of great stories that just really touch you. And yeah, I think action JRPGs would be where you want to start. It's definitely action. Turn-based, like I said, turn-based might be a little bit too much right now as a newcomer. You might be like, why do you guys play these games? What is wrong with y'all? Why do y'all play these type of games? But I would say get into an action one first. Get your feet wet. See if this is something that you like. And then we can go from there. That's honestly what I say. I don't have my remote in right now. Let me actually fix that. Let me see here. Can you guys still hear me? Let me see here. Okay, sorry, we just blanked out for a second, guys. My bad, my bad. Duridan said, I talked to Junko personally a couple times. She's a very sweet lady, I can tell. Oh, that's so nice. Moshi said, honestly, do you get that water issue where it glitches out? No, I haven't had a water glitch. Also note, the 3 DLCs will add 40 extra hours of gameplay. Oh my goodness. Seeing DLC will focus on his side of things till he joins you. Marisa will focus on the issue she has going through the Empire. Marcus will focus on a mixed bag of him and the characters. Wow. Turn-based is like Pokemon, right? Yeah, to a degree. Yeah, like yeah, to a degree, Zoom, yeah. Like Pokemon. Yeah, it's like yeah, to a degree, yeah, Pokemon, like do we consider is Pokemon a JRPG? Is it considered a JRPG? I think it is, right? Isn't Pokemon considered a JRPG? You take turns, right? Pocket monster genre, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know about Pokemon, like, when it comes to that. I would say it is, right? It's a JRPG, right? I don't know. You guys would have to let me know where does Pokemon fit into all of this. But yeah, I feel like the reviewers didn't quite... The reviewers maybe didn't... the reviewers maybe didn't quite understand what was happening here. Like, I don't know. Let me see here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yes, it is a JRPG. Oh, well, Zoom was saying, is it like Pokemon? Like the genre of JRPGs. And I'm like, to a degree it is, right? To a degree it is. I think it's like it, to a degree. I really can't, I really can't say, like, I really can't say if it is or not. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Because of the pocket monster aspect of it, right? It's very interesting. I have to look it up. Maybe this is like a debate. Maybe this is like the great JRPG debate. Who is my favorite heroes? Mine's is Yusuke, Jiren right now. Okay, guys, let's talk about Yusuke. I keep hearing that Yusuke is absolutely ridiculous. Is this true? Is Yusuke one of the most broken characters in the game, guys? Is he broken like that? I need to know. Who's my favorite heroes right now? Well, I have a video coming out on that, but I will give you a teaser. I'll keep it real. I did not think so, but man, I love me some sharks, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I like my sharks, man. I like my sharks. What can I say? What can I say? I really like them sharks, guys. What can I say? Yeah, I really like me some sharks, guys. Who's everybody feeling right now? Like, what's Who's two characters that everybody are liking right now? Who's two characters that everybody are feeling right now? Yusuke is a great boss killer for early gaming. He's super tanky for your front line, so he's easy to use. So that's what it is. So he's like an early game killer. Yes, level him up and charge twice. P-Dog said the character recruiting is similar to the concept, but it's in a different way. Do I like Final Fantasy? Zoom, yes and no. I respect Final Fantasy, but I don't have any personal connection to Final Fantasy, really. I don't have a personal connection, honestly. I've played a lot of 6, which I still haven't finished yet. Don't get mad at me, guys. I still have not finished Final Fantasy 6 yet. I just did not get the time to, or no, I'm lying. I just didn't make it a priority to, so I have not finished FF6 yet. But, no, Zoom, typically I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. Not in a negative way. I just have never had really any interest in the series. Like, as wild as that sound, I've always been an underdog JRPG type of player. So I've always played, I've always played underdog JRPGs. So I tried to play the JRPGs that most people don't talk about. Final Fantasy is okay, you know, it's going to be fine. But I would say my biggest L I did was starting Final Fantasy with one of the worst ones, and that completely ruined my experience. And it turned me off of the series. Mio, and Milana. P-Dog said, I personally love Rainer, who I need, and my homie Yugo. P-Doggo, you gotta go get you Rainer. Who has easy tips to help P-Doggo get Rainer? You can't beat her, can you? Is that what it is? Jarrell said Callie started with 13, which is very controversial. Yes! There you go, Jarrell, you aced it. 13 was the wrong game to start with. So Zoom, there's a lot of Final Fantasies. I would say I won't even mess with any of them right now until you see if you even want to go further with JRPGs. Because if there's something you already don't like, or if there's a stigma you already had, it'll probably be further shoehorned with a Final Fantasy game. So I would say go find the JRPG that might resonate with you. Like I always say in all my videos, find one that might have the battle system you like. Or maybe there's a character or two that you like, hey, I actually like that character. Or maybe it's the story where you're like, hey, this story is actually kind of dope as a story. Not even just as a JRPG, but as a story. So I would say continue to experiment, continue to explore, see which ones you might end up. But yeah, me and Final Fantasy is in typically I get in trouble on this channel. Typically I get in trouble because a lot of people are like, man, how do you not like Final Fantasy? And I'm like, well, I mean, it's possible, you know, but I always make sure I give respect where respect is due. And the respect is that Final Fantasy deserves its respect for its pioneering role in JRPGs. So I'll always give it that. But do I personally like it? No, not really, no. I'm liking my ninja character. How could you? I've been seeing a lot of love for her as well. Easy to use, and she was the one I voted for in the backer poll. Oh, so you have a personal connection with that character. That's super cool. That's like super cool. That's like super cool. Let me see. Tip on Reina. Do not start with 13. Oh yeah. Because the next one I said, I think my first Final Fantasy completed was FF6, though first I ever replayed was 5. Wow, I've never seen people really mention 5. Level 40, Get, Leanne, Yuke, Armor PM, Yugo for sleep, Miliana for the... Oh, 2 rounds, huh? Let me bring my Yugo then. I'll bring my Yugo then to take her. I'll do that, P-Doggo. We need to get that for P-Doggo because P-Doggo is hurting right now. Pedro, what's going on, Pedro? My first was Final Fantasy VIII, which also has its detractors, but I loved it. You ever played any of the Dragon Quest, Callie? No, I have. I'm sorry. I have, but kind of like my Final Fantasy attention span, I've never really got personal with Dragon Quest. I remember one Dragon Quest I played back in the day when I really didn't know that much about the series was Dragon Quest Dragon Quarter. And that game was Dragon Quest Dragon Quarter was like, that was a weird game, if I recall. that was a weird game, if I recall. Like, I don't know if I really like that game. No, I'm tripping. No, I'm tripping. That is not Dragon Quest. No, I'm like going crazy right now. That was Breath of Fire. What am I talking about, man? Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter was a weird game to me. But Dragon Quest itself, no. I've played it, but again, I've had like that attention span issue with it. I didn't really get personal with it. I really didn't get personal with Dragon Quest, guys. Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, I literally have the same issue with. Like, I have the same issue with Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Same issue. Same issue where I start them, but then I go and just look for the underdogs. Let me see here. Oh, let me see here. Dragon Quest is good. What's the best Dragon Quest to start off with, guys? What's the best Dragon Quest? Everybody was like, what you talking about, man? Dragon Quest, Dragon Quarter. When they make that game? When did they make Dragon Quest, Dragon Quarter? Callie making up new games out here. Yeah, that was my fault. You guys want to know what I really missed, though? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be a straight up nerd right now. I really miss. Man, I really miss an MMO right now. I want to play an MMO so bad. I miss Phantasy Star Online. I miss Phantasy Star Online 2. I really want to play an MMO, guys. These days, I have been missing my MMOs, man. I need an MMO so bad. But let me see what you guys are saying. Did get started? Yeah, no. I need to focus on Lunar. Yeah, I need to play that game. There's quite a few JRPG heavy hitters that I got to get my hand on. But it's okay because I spent those time playing other heavy hitters, you know. But what I will say is this. I'm glad that Eiyuden, for the most part, has been making a lot of Suikoden fans happy. That's the big thing. I still haven't ran into anybody who's been totally disgusted by what was put out. And that's good. Give or take, you know, nostalgia is very hard to beat. Even if Eiyuden Chronicle 2 comes out and be the most perfect game ever, there will still be people who hold 2 to a higher standard, and that's okay. You know? That's okay. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So, for a sequel, what do you guys want to see improved upon on Eiyuden the most? For a sequel, is it the story? How's everyone liking the story right now? Is the story holding up for you? I saw a lot of people say that there's not, you know, I want to play Shadow Hearts. I'm sort of in the middle with DQ. 11 was alright. I respect DQ, but I don't have a lot of love for it. Shining Force and Vandal Hearts. 2 great series. Yeah, I miss Shining Force. The story doesn't hook you in. Like, so, you know, I'm not going to say anything spoiler-wise, but I think for me, the one that is hurting me the most right now is just the war battles. They're not bad at all, but I wanted them to be more like. I think it was too scripty. It was too scripted. Like, I just wanted more. I don't know. But everybody, I know everybody doesn't have to agree with that, but you know, I've been itching to play Xenosaga lately. It's been a while. Yeah, Xenosaga is awesome. Has anybody... Oh, man. Wait, is Zoom still here? Or, like, how long is Evo Japan? Is it ending this weekend? I'm still so shocked there's no Akuma trailer yet. That's wild to me. Where is the Akuma trailer? Probably revealed tomorrow, maybe. Or maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. So, Zoom, I would say, when it comes to fighting games, what... Is there anything that would make you excited, like announcement-wise? Like DLC characters? Is there anything that would make you excited right now? Same with duels. Ah, I see what you're saying. I think the story will be approved due to it growing, but I would like to see some modernization to the game, the inventory system, a bit of bump to battle system. Yeah, I agree. I think if we... Now Evo Japan. What's going on, John? Nice to see you. Probably tomorrow. Okay. I will admit, even I got used to having speed up on battle. As much as I love Suikoden 2, I feel like it's sort of unfair to place that expectation. Now I don't want it to be like that masterpiece. I think there should be time to let it grow. Yeah, you know what, P Doggo? You know me and you always very closely have like a similar opinion. Like, that's the truth. I feel exactly like you did. And I've tried to put it out there to my subscribers and viewers as much as I can. You guys got to understand, like I've told P Doggo 2 in the past, Suikoden 2 is clearly the peak, right? And number one, I don't hear everyone talk about 1 in that way as well, right? I don't hear everyone talk about 1 in that way. So if even Suikoden 1 didn't come out the gate like that, we need to give the same grace to Eiyuden Chronicle. Now one could say, oh, it's had the time to look at Suikoden's example and mistake. That's not how the masterpiece system works. When you set out to try to create a masterpiece, all you create is an imitation. Let Eiyuden Chronicle find its own uniqueness. Let it find its own path, and watch, it will continue to grow into something great. Like life. That's like the most of us. When we're being told to be something, we're usually not at our best. But when we actually start finding our own stride and using, the love of God, we actually start to find out who we are. So, that's one of the cool things about Eiyuden Chronicle right now, is the fact that, yes, like Jordan just said, let it cook. It needs to cook. It needs to bake a little bit longer. And that's how I feel too. We're holding Eiyuden up here. And I think a lot of people are looking for the next Suikoden 2, and that's not going to happen out the gate. I never wanted that to happen, because that is too high. That's too high of an expectation to beat. Not out the gate. Not out the gate. Let's not forget, this was still primarily an indie-based attempt. It's not like a huge company, a big, powerful money company was doing this game, guys. Let's keep that in mind. This game was brought to realization by crowdfunding. Seriously, keep that in mind. Crowdfunding brought Eiyuden to life. So let it build itself up. That's why even in my videos where I'm critiquing it, nitpicking it, and reviewing it, I'm using grace, but I'm also using some sense of just common sense. I knew Eiyuden was not going to beat Suikoden 2 out the gate. How could it beat a masterpiece out the gate? Like, how could it do that? Think about that honestly. How could it do that out the gate? It needs time. It needs time. It needs time to mess up. It needs time to figure out what went wrong. I guarantee you, if they take to heart all of our criticisms, and if they mesh these criticisms into this next game, it's going to be amazing. Because if you look at it, everybody has somewhat the same criticisms, right? Speed, menu speed, slogginess, design choices, inventory, not saving on the world map. What happens when you fix all of those things? What happens when you fix all of those things? And then the story is fine. The story is not a low point for the game. What happens when you fix everything around the story? You got yourself an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 game, you know? Let me read some of you guys' comments here. I need to continue Grandia 2 after I finish 100 Heroes. Yes, Moshi, you gotta finish Grandia 2. You gotta finish Grandia 2. Zoom said, them fixing how aggressive Tekken is and make more defense rewarding. That way, that will make me do a backflip and land it. I agree. I think the whole aggressive thing with Tekken was misguided, misjudged. I think it should have added a great balance of both in there. You should be able to play defensively and you should be able to play aggressively. I think that's why with Tekken with me, maybe I didn't engage as much like online. But I mean, I do love that game though. Tekken 8 is awesome. I mean, I love it. But that's a cool thing, Zoom. That's actually pretty cool. Murayama said, here's what I know about Suikoden 1 versus 2. Murayama wrote 2, but Konami didn't think it would sell and wanted to see how it would be due to cost. So he made 1 and it did well. Then he made 2. Oh, he wrote 2 first. Wow. He wrote 2 first. I actually did not know he wrote 2 first. That is super cool. I didn't know he wrote 2 first. Modern fighting games in a nutshell, all about offense. Yeah, Drive Rush, Drive Impact. Yeah. No games want to really prioritize, like, you know. I just think it should be a balance, man. I just appreciate they brought it back instead of just a map and pick location. That would have been so nasty to me. I'm so glad we had a world map. So glad we had a world map. I would like to see, P-Dog said, what I would like to see be improved would definitely be the speed and some more quality of life improvements. It doesn't need a whole bunch, but enough to feel convenient and accessible. Yeah, look, listen to me, guys. Look, let me say this. If Eiyuden Chronicle had Star Ocean, the second story R's quality of life features, man. Woo! I don't even know what to say. Because think about what Eiyuden is doing. Like, I'm serious. It's breathing new life back into the JRPG scene. I mean, not many JRPGs is trying to accomplish what this game was trying to accomplish. Let's keep it real. Jarrell said, I just can't get into fighting games these days. Too much content behind a paywall. Hey, that is so funny, Jarrell. I was just talking to my brother-in-law today about how these companies are charging more. They're increasing their budgets and then demanding more from us as consumers to fund these insane budgets, but not creating complete games. How are the games $70 yet we're getting less value and content than when the games were $49.99? We were just talking, that's so funny you bring that up. We were just talking about that to this day. And actually we were using Tekken as an example, but Tekken 8 is pretty good. But Tekken 8 is like a little bit less of an offender. But Tekken 5, from my era, Tekken 5 was just jam-packed full of content. And that was on a PlayStation 2. But nowadays, games are $70 and you're getting 75% of the game. You got to pay for the other percentage. It's crazy. It is crazy. Because we already know there's going to be a Super Street Fighter 6. We already know this. We know that Super Street Fighter 6 is coming out at some point. And my tail gonna buy it too. Look at me. It's my fault. I wish they gave an incentive to actually explore the map and optional world map boss or actual loot. Ooh. You want to know, Duridan? I haven't really enjoyed a world map since Tales of Vesperia. I really like Tales of Vesperia's world map. Oh, it's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. Tales of Vesperia had an awesome world map. You could fight optional bosses on it. It was hidden places. Oh, I really enjoyed Tales of Vesperia's world map. Pedro said all 2D RPGs have to take notes from Star Ocean. I agree, all of them. Pete Olga said the thing I really do appreciate is how they do bring back the traditional JRPG maps and structure instead of just being a linear zone to zone like it is in Mordor. That's what I'm saying, Pete Dog, for real. Eiyuden does a lot of awesome things. Like I said, does anyone else feel like cozy with this game? Like, this game feels cozy. Even with the way that the towns were designed, it literally took me back into my era, man. That's what I'm saying. Even with all of its critique, I love Eiyuden Chronicle for what it's done for me personally. I love it, man. Like, I love it. I love it. It's rough, but it's rough with love, and that's all that really matters. Like, I love it. This is my game right here. I just wish these battles was faster, and I'd be set to go. I mean, my fighting game of all time is Soul Calibur. Yes, Soul. Look, he says Soul Calibur. Yeah, Jarrell. I come from the Dreamcast era as well. Soul Calibur. Maxie was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. Jarrell, did that give you a flashback? Did that give you a flashback, Jarrell? Was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. Pedro said Tekken 5 had 1, 2, 3, and a Gen Adventure mode in it. That's what I'm saying. All that content. All of that content. And don't forget, Pedro, Tekken 5 introduced the first wave of customization for Tekken. It was just packed full of content. And it had story cutscenes. And each character had endings. $70 for 6 fighters, $10 for new fighters each. Kinda greedy. I agree, Duradan. Jarrell said, I really want a Tales of Abyss remaster. Favorite one. Yeah, Tales of Abyss was hot. It was hot. Nostalgia. I feel like I'm back in 98. Yeah. Zoom said, Duradan, that was literally Street Fighter 5. Callie will tell you. Oh, Zoom, why you gotta do me like this? Why you gotta do me like this, Zoom? I don't want to say hate because I rarely say hate on my channel. Street Fighter 5, that game, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I mean, how do you not launch with an arcade mode? Oh, let me stop. But it perfectly fits into the point we're saying. Street Fighter 5 had the nerve to not even have an arcade mode on the base game. That's crazy. That's crazy. How do you skip out on arcade mode? I mean, that's the basic mode that you can have. How is that possible? And then charge $60 for it. Man, that was so dirty. It was just dirty. Soul Calibur 3 is goated. Yeah, Jarrell said, yes, sir. Jarrell, I told you. I live for these JRPGs and these fighting games now. I love it. People on my channel, I think my fighting game lovers forget how big of a fighting game fan I am. All because I'm not consistently making the content as I'm doing for the JRPGs. Do not get it twisted. I am just as passionate about my fighting games. It's just sometimes I don't cover the FGC. I'm not in the fighting game community. Like, I'm not in the FGC. I don't hold players up here. I don't treat them like celebrities. I'll be honest, I really don't care about the FGC like that. I don't pay no attention to the FGC. I'm more of a casual but dedicated fighting game player. Like, I like quality. I like a little bit of competitiveness, and then I just want to see a good product all around. But I don't care about the FGC. So if it's not news revealing something, I typically don't make fighting game videos. But I love fighting games. I may not play Street Fighter much anymore because I'm old. I hear it was bad on 5. Yeah, it was bad. If I remember, it was close to $1,000 to get the whole package for DOA. Yeah, to get all the costumes on DOA, it was almost $1,000 to get all the costumes. Who gonna pay $1,000 when you got mods out here? Exo Music said fighting games for the first online multiplayer came from arcade, Street Fighter, Tekken 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Samurai Showdown 3 was my faves. Yeah. Samurai Showdown is fired. Mortal Kombat. I played Mortal Kombat on the Genesis when I was younger. Yeah. Remember, folks, I'm 47 and have older kids. I still keep up with games. I know, Duradan is awesome. Yeah, awesome. It's all good. I play games with my 21-year-old daughter. She's playing Eiyuden. Is she liking Eiyuden so far? What does she think? That's crazy, but I wouldn't ever expect it. I would still picture you 25 or something. Yeah, it's awesome. I love this community. It's just super awesome, man. All of us you guys are the best. Zoom is like, I'm super shocked right now. Like, wait, what? And Zoom, when you put out that Tekken video, please let me know. I watch all of your videos. I love them. I just kind of, whenever Zoom put out a video, I kind of like, I grab me a drink, I sit down. I know I'm in for some good content. Cause literally, I watched that Rate the Supers when you did on King of Fighters. I was laughing so hard. He was like, "What is some of this stuff?" Anybody from the 90s, let me know. And I'm like, brother, I can't tell you what that was. And I'm from the 90s. Jarrell said, you got a channel, Zoom? Yes, Zoom got a channel. Let me plug the channel real quick, man. Yeah, you got to plug the channel. My brother Zoom 7K has a channel, guys. Please subscribe to Zoom if you have not yet, guys. Come on. Get in there. Zoom has a channel, yeah. You gotta plug in, Jarrell. You gotta go subscribe to Zoom, brother Zoom. She loves it. Good. Jarrell said, I still do enjoy Blaze Blue and Persona 4 Arena. Yeah. Yeah, bro. SNK and Capcom in the 90s was killer. Listen, in the 90s, I'm talking, man, with nobody touching them okay, let me rephrase that. When nobody touching fighting games in the 90s, man. Fighting games in the 90s is, man. Peak. Nobody's touching 90s fighters, man. I still like today's fighters, but 90s, that's a special era. Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, rival schools. Man. My favorite series, if y'all don't know, all my fighting game lovers in here, I love me some Marvel vs. Capcom. It's my favorite franchise of all time. Really the Versus series, not just Marvel vs. Capcom, but the Versus series is my favorite. And it's so sad that the Versus series is dead right now. I think with everything booming, it's so sad that the Versus series is dead right now. It's so sad. And I've made so many videos. Marvel, they don't need Marvel. They can just make a Versus game, but they don't want to do it. They probably don't think that it's worthy. But I mean, shoot, you do that Sega versus Capcom, two of my favorite companies. Just go ahead and throw out Sega. Get Sega on board. We already have Project X Zone together. Go ahead, throw Sega. Or do Bandai Namco versus Capcom. Bandai Namco versus Capcom would be fire. And they have a great relationship. With Bandai Namco versus Capcom, you got Tekken in there. I mean, let's do it. Tekken, Soul Calibur, the Tales of series versus Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, Mega Man. Like, there's so much, man. The Versus series does not have to be dead right now. I don't see why it's dead right now. I'm keeping it real. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to, guys. They don't. Zoom said, appreciate the love, bro. You know I got you. Y'all gotta hit up Zoom's channel ASAP. Capcom All-Stars is all we need. I agree. Brett, what's going on, Brett? I hope you are enjoying Eiyuden Chronicle, Brett. I hope you've been enjoying it. Oh, and I just want to tell everybody, just as everybody know, y'all know we keep our word integrity over here. All members of the giveaway did win their copies. They have received their copies. They've been playing their copies. They're all good, okay? In case you guys needed a fact check, you know, if you guys needed a fact check on if Cali Q is really about this giveaway thing, everybody got their game. So they just quiet because they enjoying it, you know what I mean? They just a little quiet. But everybody got their games. The giveaway was a complete success. So thank you guys. Give yourself a hand for helping me out with that giveaway. The giveaway was 100% success. Everybody got their games, guys. So whenever we do giveaways, it's legit around here. You really getting the games out here. You know, don't got to do all nothing crazy to be a part of the Cali community, man. Just do your thing, all right? Duridan said, I remember getting off work, going to Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, and be like 10 of us there for hours to play. I'm telling you, throwing quarters in the machine for next. I know. Street Fighter 2, the new challenger, still have my copy. Introduction of Cammy, DJ T-Hawk, Fei Long. Yep. Exo said, I can't do SNK versus Capcom. You're going to half circle movement to forward, back up, punch. SNK controls is wild. I agree with you, Exo. I agree. SNK controls be wildin', don't they? They be crazy out here. Brett said, I am loving it. I really don't have any complaints about 100 Heroes. Awesome. You guys make me want to play now. I'm about to go play me some right now. Giveaway was fire. Well, look. I'm going to do another giveaway soon. This time, like me and Brother Zoom were saying, I want to do a fighting game giveaway. I have not done a fighting game giveaway yet. And I feel like that's only fair to do. Especially because so many people on my channel are JRPG people. And maybe I can get them interested in some fighting games from here and there, you know? So we're probably going to do a fighting game giveaway next for the channel. That will probably be the next giveaway. Just because I feel like a lot of people enjoyed the giveaway too. There's Brett. Yeah, see, they play. I saw you playing hardcore. You finished? Oh, I'm never going to be finished. I'm going to keep playing and playing and playing because I feel like there's always something new for me to discover. Yeah. I'm going to play the heck out of this game. Seriously, I'm going to play so much to the point where I don't want to say I'm tired of it, but I'm going to play the mess out of it. Don't worry. Do not worry. I have a lot more Eiyuden Chronicle gameplay left in me. Trust me on that one. Like, I have a lot more left to do. But yeah, I think overall, I do think overall, I'm happy. Jordan said, I do check my achievement against Cali just for fun. yeah. I be literally taking my time. Like, I've been taking my time so much. Love the look and feel towns especially. Sometimes though, my achievements take a long time to like actually log in. I have no idea why that happens. But like, I would have already done something and then my achievement pops up. I don't know if it's just my PC or what. But it takes a long time. Love the look and feel of the towns. Yeah, I mean, the town that I have on the screen, or wait, I don't have it on the screen. But the town, Hishan is one of my favorite towns, guys. Like, I'm about to pull it up on the screen. For me, I love this this town. Let me move my camera a little bit. Let's move it up a little bit. I need to get some keys on here to I need to do some hotkeys. I'll put it right here. Why not? There we go. Yeah, I love this little town, man. It's so cool. It's so nice. It's like very peaceful. This is one of my favorite towns in the game, hands down. The aesthetic, everything about it is just awesome. I mean, everything about this town. This is one of my earlier records, guys. This is one of my earlier records. I loaded it up because it was the first record that I saw. But yeah, this is one of my favorite towns in the game. Everything about it. Wow, on this record, I don't even have Kurtz yet. But yeah, this is one of my favorite towns in the game. Hands down, one of my favorite towns. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I don't even have this girl yet. Oh, she can also help you guys run really fast. I don't know if you guys have done her yet, but she helps you go super fast. But yeah, this town right here is one of my favorite towns, guys. Got the nice little watermill here. It's just the whole vibe, man. Like, I love everything about it. Especially the castle. This area here, though. Oh, look at this, man. It's so cool. Then the music fits it. Literally, Dynasty Warriors. Man, it makes me want to play Dynasty Warriors right now. In fact, Cassius, I always call him my Dynasty Warriors guy. Because he is Dynasty Warriors in a nutshell. Man, I love this place. Favorite place. Favorite place. And if you've seen it at night, oh, it's so dope. So dope at night. I love the aesthetic of this game. I love the aesthetic. On a good PC screen looks fantastic. Add them in DLC character giveaways too. Ooh, P-Doggo, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll give away the DLC too. Ooh, maybe I can. Maybe I can give away some season passes. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? Is that possible? Can you give away season passes? Can you give away add-ons? Oh, I think I can. Oh, I think I can. I think I can give away season passes. Ah. That might be a good giveaway, P-Doggo. Maybe I'll do that next weekend. Maybe I'll give away some season passes. If you guys are down for that sort of thing. Maybe I'll give away some season passes for Eiyuden Chronicle. Especially at night, but the day and night system not in the game is only forced when need be. I wish it was natural. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Random battles don't bother me at all. That doesn't bother me at all. It took me a little transition to get used to it, especially coming from Star Ocean, the second story R, where they added in the visible enemies. But quickly, I mean, guys, I'm an old school JRPG player. You know, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I'm alright. I'm alright. Like, I'm good. I'm good if they're random. I'm good if I can see them. I like it all. So the battles don't bother me. The enemy encounters, that part doesn't bother me. I'm still used to random battles. That doesn't bother me at all. P-Doggo said, I also think that this is an underappreciated mechanic that I love, but the attendance system is one of the best. Man. The attendance system is one of the best mechanics I've seen in a JRPG. To put the main characters to the side and you can have your party of 6 that you want, man, that's clutch. It's awesome. And it gave me a reason to actually give certain characters a try. For me, I like the fact that I can utilize my party more when I'm not forced to use certain characters. I agree. That was always a gripe to me in the Suikoden games. I agree. Exo said, yeah, bro, I trained the heck out of my crew. I'm level 21 and just got to castle. P-Doggo, where are you at right now on your journey? Where are you at right now? I know you're taking your time right now. The dash stacks make you run like Flash. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Zoom said, if we were to do a giveaway fighting games, how would we do it? Digitally? Yes, Zoom, I would go digital. The way I've handled everybody so far is so easy. I just literally send them their code. You know, I send them their code. They reach out to me through email or through my Discord. I screenshot them the code. And since I know it's coming from me, I know it's legit. And boom, they got their game. So digital. I would definitely go digital. It's so much easier in today's world. So much easier. So easy. No, yeah, I would go straight digital. Digital direct to them. And I have a site that I use, and I get the codes from them, and sometimes I order it directly through Steam or directly from the site itself. So it's perfect. They don't bother me either as long as they, yeah. I recruited Euphorious, aka Shark Boy. Man, that's my dude. I love that shark. She arcs for the win. She arcs for the win. I love me some she arcs. they're my favorite group of characters right now. Favorite group. They remind me. I used to also like the reptiles or the lizards from Suikoden 3. So the Shiarks are close right now. Yeah, Coach. That part was funny. And then I love my boy Euphorius. He's just, if About the Smoke was a person, that's my boy. That's my boy Euphorius, the 7th. He is all about the smoke. He wants the smoke, and I love that about him. He ready to just bang. I love that. Did I get the extra items for winning first on the time race? Yes, I did. PC version is the best right now too. So yes, Zoom, that's how I would do it. I'm thinking of wait, maybe next time Street Fighter 6 goes on sale, maybe we'll do it around that time and maybe get 2 copies of Street Fighter 6 out there, or a copy of Tekken 8, or even a copy of Mortal Kombat. You can give away whatever you want to give away. That is totally you showing your love for the community. So however you want to show that, you go ahead and show that, all right? That's totally up to you. Completely up to you. Perfect. Yeah, that's totally up to you. So yeah, if you guys would be down for some season passes of Eiyuden Chronicle, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll give that away too. Maybe if you guys are down for that, maybe I'll give that away too. I'll probably bring it back up so that people know that I'm going to do it. But I'll give that away too, guys, if that is something that interests everybody. I think that would be good for the community. When is the first DLC dropping? Does anyone know? I think it's probably dropping at the end of the year, right? Are they dropping all at once? Yeah. PC version. For Eiyuden Chronicle, when is the season pass actually going live? No, not season pass. When is the DLC for Eiyuden Chronicle going live? Is it later this year? I think it's later this year, right? It won't be by the end of the year. Okay. It will be okay. So we got time. We got time to figure it out. But okay, all right, guys. I'm actually going to get ready to head out, guys. Your boy is tired. I've had a long day, but I'm glad I was able to check this in and get in with my people, get in with you guys. Have y'all been enjoying the Eiyuden content, man? I've been working my butt off in the background. I've never put out this many videos for a specific game at one time, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying it. I hope I haven't been getting on your nerves. You know, I really hope I haven't been getting on your nerves, but I'm trying to get this content out there. I know a lot of people on my channel. This is our most anticipated game of the year, so I have to make it count, right? When else am I really going to be able to talk about it? Might as well talk about it right now while it's hot, and you know, go for it. So I hope you guys been enjoying this content, man. I really hope so. I've had a blast making it. It's been awesome making it. And I still got like 3 to 4 more videos in my mind too. That's the crazy part. I have a lot of videos planned for Eiyuden. But just know that I'm keeping up all of my other content too. Don't worry. I'm keeping up all of my other content too. It's just right now, this is an Eiyuden channel right now, baby. Straight up Eiyuden. Yeah, straight up Eiyuden Chronicle is my GOAT right now. But yeah, guys, P-Dog, go keep playing. Everybody keep playing. Brother Zoom, can't wait to see your Star Ocean journey. Guys, all of my channel members, all of my Patreon members, I want to say thank you to you guys for supporting the Cali Q, man. Thank you for supporting my channel financially through your memberships, super chatting, donations, Discord. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Y'all make this whole channel thing so fun, so amazing. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for checking out all the content. It means so much to your boy, man. So we're going to keep growing. I promise by the end, we're going to keep growing. And it's going to be the same channel that you guys came to love, and the same community that you guys came to love and know, man. So continue to treat each other with respect, courtesy, integrity, and I will see you guys on next Saturday's live stream. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens then, you know. But yeah, I had to put that out there, you know. Some people might be waiting for me to comment on the whole Eiyuden Chronicle controversy. I already commented on it. It ain't nothing big. It's whatever. But I'll give y'all a chance to say one last thing before your boys out of here, man. Any content requests you guys like to see me do? Is there any way I can keep, you know, making the channel better? Y'all let me know real quick right here. Y'all let me know, man. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, Brother Zoom. Yes. The fun times are coming to an end. I know. It's been a long day for your boy, guys. I'm calling it a little early tonight. I don't want to, but I'm pretty tired. I need to relax. Yeah, any last words for your boy, guys? Thank you all for staying here. I mean, I've had a consistent 17, 18 viewers. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Oh, Matthew. I had no idea you were here, Matthew. See, we always have some awesome viewers who are just kind of in, chilling, hanging out. Appreciate y'all, man. Time to stop an empire. There you go. All right, guys. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. If I'm feeling motivated, remember, my backup day is Tuesday. Sometimes I go live on Tuesdays, guys. Sometimes I go live on Tuesday. If I'm feeling really motivated, I might go live on Tuesdays. But just keep an eye on it, right? I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Cali Q is gone. Peace out, guys. Peace.